So this is our first kickoff video of our balancing rock project. This is an incredible build in Troon up in North Scottsdale with the team at PHX Architecture with Eric Peterson and his team. So you're gonna see behind me here, this is as we come into the lot, this is the driveway up the side of the house, and you're gonna see ICF. So one of the neat features of this home is insulated concrete form. We'll have a separate video. I know we talked about that before, but for those that are unfamiliar with ICF construction, we're gonna have a dedicated video to talk about some of the benefits with ICF and also talk about the cost, how that impacts the cost of the build. But standing behind me is this huge retaining wall. The reason being is we're looking at the back side of the home. This will be the back side where we're gonna have the owner suite as well as the pool. So we're gonna take you up around the driveway. On this side down here, you can see the access there, that's for the pool equipment room, so we can hide that on the back side of the lot. The pool is gonna be the next stage of construction because of the limitations to site access here on this desert lot. So let's take you on up. So as you can see here, working with the utilities and neighbors, you can see here, we have our neighbor here. So the whole plan was to have the driveway to give some privacy there and optimize these views. So you can see here that we actually stopped. We went from masonry to ICF. The reason being is that masonry is gonna be where the landscape's gonna be. This is gonna be the backside of the lot. And then where that ICF starts, this is actually the start of the house itself. The entire house from the stem walls all the way up through the build will be ICF construction. And what you see here, we're using Fox Blocks. So Fox Blocks has been a great partner of ours working on all of our ICF projects. And essentially these are like Lego blocks. As we get to the top of the driveway, we're gonna show you what these look like. But you can have the rebar sticking out because these are all filled with concrete. And again, we've already done waterproofing on the bottom. And then this is our tough and dry. So we use these fiber pads now protected as we're backfilling the driveway so we don't damage any of the waterproofing. Again, this is gonna be great. So we'll have this all, we're gonna have stucco and stone installed here over the Fox blocks. So then that way all this ends up getting covered. But again, we're protecting that waterproof membrane that's down below so that we're not bringing any water into the home. Now, as we come around the driveway on this long driveway, and what's great is as you come up the driveway, you have this amazing mountainside view of Scottsdale. And as we make the corner around here, we have some retaining walls. So we have a little motor court here. So as we walk up, you can see here, this is gonna be the motor court. Again, this is gonna be the front of the house. This is all interior space, hence the reason you see the Fox blocks. But we've been working on our grading. We've done all of our retaining walls. So our retaining wall's here to hold up the hillside because this is a little bit of a hill. And then our southern retaining wall is there, and that's a great view of Pinnacle Peak. So over here, this is gonna be the garage. So we're gonna have, you know, utilities, and we're gonna have trash and recycle bins over here. But then this is gonna be the garage. So what we're looking at right now, this is gonna be the 4-car garage on this side. If I was standing here, this is gonna be roughly the entrance of the main home. So as you come up into the motor court parking area, entrance will be roughly here into the house. And as you come into the house here on the left side, you know, as you come down the hallway, of course, we're gonna bring you a video as we start getting the ICF up. We're gonna have the bedrooms. So we have some secondary bedroom suites, some en suites over here. And then in that far corner down there is gonna be the owner suite. So that's gonna have private access out to the pool. So the next stage of construction is gonna be the pool. You can see that the house right now is gonna come out to where we have this grade change right here. So this is gonna be the main house, and then right here is where the yard starts. So right here where we have this step, this is gonna end up being graded, and we're gonna actually be putting the pool back here. So right now they're getting laid out for the pool, so we're gonna have that surveyed. It's gonna be marked, laid out, and we're gonna start digging that next week. The reason we have to put that in now, if you recall from the beginning of the video, we have these really tall retaining walls, you know, roughly 8 feet tall. And so to get equipment back here is gonna be almost impossible if the house is done. Because again, you can see the envelope. The exterior of the house runs all the way to the driveway. And we're at the building envelope, max capacity here on this side. And so there's no access to bring bobcats or equipment in to dig this because the whole house is gonna take this whole pad. So for that reason, we're gonna come in, we're gonna put the pool in, we're gonna get the plumbing in, get the rebar, get those inspections, get that poured, get the shotcrete installed so that's turnkey ready. Then we can now start working on the interior. We're gonna start working on footings. We're on interior spot footings, underground plumbing, and underground electrical. And we can go through inspection, and we'll start going vertical really quickly here shortly. Now, with the ICF construction, you can see here, these are what these blocks look like. We're gonna do another video on these, but essentially they're pretty lightweight, and we're gonna Fox blocks. So you can see here, styrofoam, we have 2 inches of rigid foam on either side. And then we have, 3 inches of rigid foam on either side. And then we have, you know, these plastic brackets, and that's how we screw the drywall actually mounts straight to these. But again, this is our staging, so you can have a good idea of the ICF. And what's really important, again, that planning. So over here is going to be our access point, as our clients are maintaining the pool. They don't want to see the pool equipment because it's kind of a tighter lot. The reason being is, although there's plenty of acreage for the client on the property, it's unusable in the sense that it's natural desert. It has to be protected, so we can't build on it. So with that being the case, we have this vault down here that's going to be hidden from the rest of the property. You know, right here is going to be like a grass area, you know, dog run for their little dog, you know, pool over there, hot tub, and again, cover patio. But down here is going to be the pool equipment. So the pool equipment will run down here. It can be accessed on the exterior there, so the pool maintenance company can do that. We also have a little staircase on the back, so that if we have to get down with a little gate out there. So again, it's very accessible for the pool company to come in and come in this back staircase, service the pool, have maintenance here on the equipment, and head on out. So again, this Balancing Rock project is going to be really incredible with our design team, our architecture team. PHX has done a great job with this layout and build. There's going to be a ton of glass and glazing. It's going to be a super fun build to follow along. So stay tuned, make sure to not miss any more updates, and make sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel.